Please subscribe the channel for more videos. We promise to keep you entertained. In the previous part, Hakuman destroyed Beast Spear and Ushio came to know about Tora's life. Next we see Kiryu telling everyone about Tora. Now, knowing about it, Inu also becomes sad and GMA also feels very bad. Because the one who brought Hakuman into this world was also the first to use the Beast Spear. Kiryu then starts saying, "In my trip back through time, I saw a lot of people using this spear, but each time its user turned into an Azafuse. It would go to another user. As long as there were monsters to fight, someone always needed the beast spear. Then the spear sucked their lives out of them and they became Azafuse." Kiryu gets very sad and says that Hakuman needs to be defeated, but that people who have used the beast spear are not freed even after centuries. It is too cruel. After this, GMA also gets sad because that spear was created from his brother's hatred. But a single person's hatred has brought misfortune to so many. Even after knowing this, she could not do anything. Next we see Tokusaka took Kiryu to that time when 1,000 years after the spear was made. Kiryu sees Hakuman on a ship that was heading to Japan, because Hakuman had decided which country to destroy next. Just then, Tora also comes there and he was very angry, but he cannot wield the beast spear any longer. Tora says, "I could not defeat Hakuman, but the next may be able to do it, and that's when I'll fight again too, so that no one else will have to cry because of Hakuman, and everyone can live happily." After this, Tora threw Beast Spear towards Japan. Now Inu calms Kiryu because the only thing they can do right now is to make sure no one else must endure the same misfortune. That's when Ushio's mother says, "As long as it has the right wielder, we should not lose hope." At the same time, they look at Beast Spear shards who saved Ushio. Ushio is also very surprised by this because even after it was crushed to bits, it protected him. Now he decides to protect everyone. Suddenly, Beast Spear shards start going somewhere from here, and Ushio is surprised to see this. That's when Akabane and Goro also come to help him. Now Ushio sees his mother and the others in front of him. After this, he decides to go after Hakuman and fight. So he tells everyone to believe in him. Seeing this, Ushio's mother asks Inu to get ready because she was planning to bind Hakuman with the barrier. Now Kiryu also gets ready to help GMA and leaves with her. On the other hand, Hakuman has arrived in Tokyo and started destroying everything with his firepower. Now, people get scared because of this, whose fear becomes Hakuman's strength and he absorbs it. Here, special disaster management officials have shifted 62% of the citizens of Tokyo to the emergency shelter, and they are planning to get the people on ships and take away from Japan. Just then, Atsuzawa comes here and tells that the ships cannot leave the ports because there is a typhoon and it is big enough to engulf all of Japan. The reason is wind is moving at 30 km per hour north by northeast. On hearing this, the commander also gets worried because in such condition he cannot do anything. On the other hand, Saya has also learned that the final battle has begun between Hakuman and the humans and monsters. However, she has thought of her own way to help. But what she is trying to do is dangerous, so Amamori wants to stop her. Then Saya says, "Not every door is closed to us, because the omen is already upon those who know of it." Here Nakamura has also come to the shelter where all the people have been kept, and Nakamura also meets her parents here. But everyone is very scared and wants to get out of here because they do not feel safe in here. However, the officers are stopping them from going out because they know there is danger outside. Just then, Nakamura sees something flying through the ceiling here. She thinks they are shooting stars, but actually, these are beast spear shards. And one of them kills Heiayu and Nakamura's brain. Because of this, she remembers everything about Ushio and becomes very emotional. Then beast spear shards kill Heiayu from inside the rest of the yokai as well. That's why they also remember everything about Ushio and Tora. They realize that it is impossible to defeat Hakuman without Ushio and Tora. On the other hand, Hakuman is succeeding in his planning because the humans and monsters are afraid of him. So, he is consuming that fear and making it his own strength. That's when Hakuman senses that something is following him. This frightens Hakuman because that thing is not afraid of him. Then he learns that it is Tora. After this, Tora angrily starts attacking him. Now, because of this, Hakuman gets angry with him. Then Tora says, "Did you forget the battle that happened here over 800 years ago? When I gave you a ton of painful scars and deflected your flames." Then Hakuman learns he's the one who brought him into this world. After this, both of them start fighting with each other. On the other hand, all the people are being evacuated from Yanami Beach because Heiayu's group has started attacking there. So all the people there are scared. That's when we see Tatsuya, who was looking at something in the sky, and says to his father that everything will be fine because I just saw that yellow thing chase after that great big thing. Here, everyone is in the shelter and they are trying to go out. Just then, Nakamura announces that thing will be defeated. Everyone is shocked to hear this, but no one could believe her words. Nakamura then requests them to believe her words because Ushio and Tora are super strong. Just then, pro wrestler Tatseko stands by Nakamura and says, "I was saved by that boy with long hair and spear on an airplane." Now, listening to him, other people also calm down because they also saw him on TV. On the other hand, Ushio has put on Rock Eater's armor and is ready to fight with Hakuman. Suddenly, Goro sees countless yokai coming this way. Seeing this, Ushio immediately asks to take the ship to the surface, where all yokai had come to help him. Now, Shino and Osha say sorry to Ushio, and after that, he goes out with everyone to face Hakuman. On the other hand, Tora is trying to attack Hakuman with his power, but none of his attacks are affecting him. Now, Tora gets very upset because of this, but he still does not give up on Hakuman and starts attacking him continuously. Hakuman gets very angry by this and kills Tora the next time. At this time, Hakuman was at the northernmost point of Japan. He thinks he has killed Tora, so there is no longer anyone who can oppose him. If you are enjoying the video, hit the like button and show some love. Just then, he realizes that the human's fear of him is weakening. On the other hand, people have started believing in Ushio and Tora, due to which the power of Beast Spear starts being generated. Seeing this, Hakuman starts to panic. That's when he learns that Ushio and all the yokai are heading towards him, and the Beast Spear shards are heading towards them. Now, Hakuman understands that the fear is weakening because Ushio is still alive. Here, the professor becomes happy because the shards of the Beast Spear are dispersing the typhoon. On the other hand, Ushio's mother also comes to know that Ushio and Hakuman will come face to face soon, so they decide to create a barrier and seal Hakuman. That's when Izuna starts to get worried because he thinks that they are at a total disadvantage and might die. Then Ushio says the humans cannot defeat Hakuman alone, and the same goes for monsters. But who knows what might happen if the humans and monsters fight together. Now, because of this, the courage of all yokai increases, and together they get ready to fight Hakuman. On the other hand, Heiayu is chasing Goran because today he wants to kill him. But Heiayu seems to be weak in front of him, whereas Goran injures him easily with his attack. Here, Saya also wants to open the gate of the another world. During this, she starts missing Ushio because when she met him, she chose her own path. Now Saya starts remembering her mother's words because she had told her about opening the gate of another world, and actually this gate connects this world to the next. However, only those of the white-haired tribe can open it. Then Saya asked, "Can we summon who died too?" Then his mother told, "The people in another world are happy. But souls that have something they need to do in this world, they absolutely must return to this world." Now Saya summons the gate and gets ready to open it. Seeing this, Onamori tries to stop her because a white-haired woman can only open the gate to another world once in her life. Then Saya says, "As long as this world smiles at me, I'll do what I must to protect this world from Hakuman." After this, Saya opens that gate. On the other hand, Ushio is heading to Hakuman with all the yokai. Just then, Ushio sees Beast Spear shards coming and is overjoyed. But at the same time, Hakuman also comes here and tries to stop Beast Spear shards because he does not want to let it coming back to life. Just then, Ushio sees Tora dead and he gets very upset about this. He realized that Tora was fighting by himself while they were being defeated. Now, Hakuman goes to destroy Beast Spear shards, but Saya had opened another world's gate. That's why Hizaki Makato's soul comes and seals him. However, she is only her soul. Because of this, she does not have enough power to hold Hakuman, so he frees himself very easily and throws Tora's dead body to Ushio. He tries to wake Tora, but he was dead. Now he realized that it is all his fault and he should have believed in him more. Ushio gets very angry with this and calls the Beast Spear. But the Beast Spear shards go into Tora's body, and the Beast Spear is born from the darkness of his heart. Now everyone is surprised to see this. Ushio then falls into the ocean with Tora and Beast Spear. Because of this, the shards of the Beast Spear become one again. Seeing this, professors prepare to fire giant Killian oscillation device. Now, Ushio gets ready for the last battle. But before this, he gives Tora one of his arm to eat because he knows that he is also going to become like Tora. After this, Ushio removes the remaining red cloth from the Beast Spear and the full power of the Beast Spear is activated. Now he goes to attack Hakuman and everyone is surprised to see this because the power of the Beast Spear was increased almost 100 times. Ushio kills Karagi in a single attack and injures Hakuman as well. Seeing this opportunity, the professor, Inu and Ushio's mother stop Hakuman with barrier. Now, Hakuman's minions try to attack, but then Shino stops them too with 20,000 Kazuchi's power. Meanwhile, Toiko is about to break the barrier, but Nigeria and other priests also come here and stop her with their barrier. Now Hakuman is unable to do anything because of this, so he starts calling Goran over here. On the other hand, Hayu has fallen in the lawn of a beautiful actress. After that, as soon as he starts leaving from here, the daughter of the actress comes out and her name was Kyori. Seeing this, Hayu asks the actress to take shelter, but she does not like to go to one of those filthy shelters. Now her daughter comes to her, but she distances herself from her because she does not like Kyori because she had let the maid raise her. Now Hayu asks the actress about her husband. On hearing this, she starts crying because her husband was killed by a monster. Seeing her crying, Kyori comes to her, but the actress tells her to stay away. That's when Goran comes here to kill Hayu because Hakuman is calling him. Now the actress and her daughter both get scared on seeing him, but Hayu stands in front of Goran to save them. After this, Goran tries to attack, but Hayu stops the attack and asks the actress to run away. That's when we see Kyori was worrying about her mother. Now Hayu also attacks Goran, but he easily injures him and says, "You cannot avenge your wife and daughter that I devoured." Still, Hayu stands up again and starts fighting with Goran. Meanwhile, Goran goes to attack the actress and Kyori, but Hayu saves them this time too. While doing this, he gets himself injured. Now, the actress does not understand why Hayu is saving them. Then Goran says that, "I ate his wife and daughter, who were just like you too." The actress is shocked to hear this. Then Hayu asks her, "Did you know your daughter has been shielding you ever since we started fighting?" After this, Goran goes to attack again, and Kyori was still worrying about her mother. Seeing this, the actress realizes her mistake. Now Hayu stops Goran, but after this, he himself feeds his another eye to Goran, during which he also eats his hand. Now Goran is very happy with this. That's when he learns that Hayu had embedded seals into his own body, and he has eaten his hand with them, in which Hayu had placed explosive seals. Because of this, Goran gets terrified, but now he could do nothing. After this, Hayu remembers his family and activates the explosive seals, due to which Goran dies immediately. But during this, Hayu was also badly injured, and this makes the actress very sad. At this point, Hayu starts remembering about Ushio, so he asks the actress, "Aren't kids great?" After which the actress agrees to him. Now Hayu takes a toy out of his pocket, which he bought for his daughter. He gives this toy to Kyori, and at the same time, he also dies, due to which both Kyori and her mother become sad. On the other hand, Hakuman has been very upset because Goran hadn't gone to him yet. And here the episode ends. Please subscribe the channel for more such videos and let us know in the comments about your favorite part of the video. Thank you for watching.